and she was kind of on her last leg there, and it was like, you need to come home from Nashville and see your grandmother before, kind of say her goodbyes while she was still somewhat fully with it and all that. So I was like, all right, made the trip home. I make it home on Friday night, and we get a call from the hospital that they have been kicked out of the hospital because my grandfather was trying to make her a scotch and wouldn't take no for an answer. And now my grandfather is a Texas cattle rancher that's got two emotions, which is nothing and mean. So I wasn't necessarily surprised, but so I head up on Saturday. We make the drive up, and sure as shit, we're in the nursing home now because the hospital has no longer required their business. And I had a great conversation with my grandmother. It was great last conversation we got to have with each other and everything. But sure as shit, 5 o'clock rolls around. He's got a styrofoam cup and some J&B, and he's pouring another scotch. And he's like, "Now, Russell, I don't know if you heard, but I got kicked out of the hospital for doing this yesterday." I said, "I heard a little bit about it." And he said, "Well, do you want to know why this is important?" And I said, "Yes, sir, I do." And it's the first time I ever saw my grandfather cry. He's 92 years old now. And he had tears rolling down his face. And he said, "Well, I've been with that woman for 16,482 days. And every day at 5 o'clock, we have a scotch, and I'm not going to stop now." I was like, "Well, I think that's a pretty good reason." So now I'm crying, he's crying, the nurse is crying, but I think more because of what she had going on. Not so much about this. But and so I was like, "Well, thanks for the song," and then for about the next year or so, he would pour two scotches, and he'd sit on his front porch, and he'd drink his at 5, and then he'd pour hers out, and I thought that was pretty cool, and that's the kind of love I want. It made me think about my wife, and so I dedicate this song to my wife every time that I play it. She's back in Nashville with our 14-month-old beautiful little girl that kept me up till 5 in the morning.
He was real fun on the ride down here. I said, "What do you think about that, Russell?" And he said,
Yeah. But, needless to say, this song's called "Years on It." Grandma spent 42 years putting up with my grandpa. Took a scotch at 5 o'clock every day till she was gone. When I saw him sitting there on the porch drinking for two, I couldn't help but think about me and you. Like a 53 pawn shop teller, you can hear when you bend the strings. You can feel it when a big black Chevy throws you back in the seat. You can taste it in the whiskey. You can smell it in the wine. But good things get better when you give them time. Don't it sound like us? Can't wait to see this love with a few more years on it. Some people hit the honeymoon phase and it's on to the next best thing. They burn hot till the spark wears off, then pack it all up and leave. But it's the dance, the things you fix, it's the memories and the miles make you wanna hold on. 'Cause after a little while, like a 53 pawn shop teller, you can hear it when you bend the strings. You can feel it when a big black Chevy throws you back in the seat. You can taste it in the whiskey. You can smell it in the wine. But good things get better march with a right knee, getting that ground on it. Right hand on the Bible, swearing them vows on it. Like a 53 pawn shop telly, hear it when you bend the strings. You can feel it when a big block Chevy throws you back in the seat. You can taste it in the whiskey, you can smell it in the wine. Good things get better when you give them time. Don't it sound like us? Can't wait to see this love with a few more years on it. 'Cause you're my whole world, and you're gonna be my girl for the rest of my years on it. Yeah, for the rest of my years on it.
Russell Sutton.